Mr. Speaker. My city of Oxford hasn't just declared a climate emergency, it's putting into place the UK's first ever zero emissions zone, and it's also convening right now a citizens' assembly to discuss measures to deal with that climate emergency. If we decide together, collectively, we have got a climate emergency in this House, then we need to act on it, and we need to do that above all in 3 areas. First of all, housing. We saw those building standards being watered down appallingly under the coalition government. We've been told there's going to be changes on energy efficiency, but we need to go further. They don't just need to change on energy efficiency, they also need to make sure that we're protecting wildlife in every single new development, and that particularly includes those between Oxford and Cambridge. Secondly, we need concerted action from central government to promote environmental innovation. At the moment, we're relying on enthusiasts, on volunteers, on individual companies and councils to drive that change. That's just not good enough. I'm very, very proud of what we've seen in Oxford, of Project Leo, of Project Eric, of those big projects changing our energy infrastructure locally, but it needs to be backed up by government investment, otherwise it's going to be piecemeal. This should be mainstream, not just a matter for enthusiasts. And finally, we've got to be honest about the challenges that we face. I absolutely agree with what the Secretary of State said when he said we've got to be honest. Quite frankly, I'm sick and tired to hear people say that they care about the environment, and then the next minute they tweet out some criticism of a policy like the ultra-low emission zone, for example. I'm very proud of those who are saying, yes, we've got to take those difficult steps, we've got to have those difficult conversations, including London Labour MPs like the one sat next to me from Enfield Southgate. We're facing up to it, we're dealing with this in a grown-up manner, and that is what government should be doing, not trying to, sadly, make those kind of short-term, politically expedient points that so often we see greeting environmental measures. Let's grow up, just like those kids have been doing, actually, when they've been out in the streets. That's what we need to do in this place. Thank you.